Hello everyone, I'm in it. Today we're showcasing the Advanced Storage Network mod by Fluffy Alien. Alright, there's a few of them, and I will showcase the recipes and how to use the thing. And all of them give only one per crafting recipe, except for the storage cable, which we have up first. Alright, so you'd need 2 iron ingots, 2 redstone, 2 copper, 2 gold, and 1 emerald to get 16 of them. Which I'm just going to go ahead and grab one. So next up we have the storage disk casing, which you'll need at least 3 of these, and 3 of the next one, well, to make 3 of the third one, but we'll get to those in a bit. So it's 4 smooth stone, 4 iron, and 1 glass. And you get 1 storage casing, or 1 storage disk casing. Next up we have storage disk core, which you would combine with the previous one to get the next one. But it's 1 emerald, 1 amethyst, no, 4 emeralds, 1 amethyst, 1 redstone, 2 copper, 1 gold. And to make the storage disk itself, you'd combine the core and the casing. Speaking of cores, there is a core next after this one, which this one would be the storage drive, which you need at least 1 of these per storage network, which I will be showcasing, well, how you set that up. Anyway, it's 4 iron blocks, 2 smooth stone, and 3 storage disks. But you get 3,000 per, like 3,000 storage per, so it's a worthwhile trade-off. And the heart of the machine, the storage core, it's 2 diamonds, 1 amethyst, 1 emerald, 1 repeater, 1 comparator, 2 iron blocks, and 1 cable. And that's what this looks like. So for the storage interface, you'd use 4 cables, 1 lamp, 2 emeralds, and 2 diamonds. And the model looks like it, one of these, but actually that's actually the model. Oops, I'll show it. Yeah. Next up we have the storage network wireless antenna, which somehow I did not make a typo in that. But anyway, yeah, these are going to get kind of expensive resource-wise. And so, it's 2 gold nuggets, 1 amethyst, 2 copper nuggets, 2 iron nuggets, 1 diamond, and 1 eye of ender, for the wireless part. And you get the antenna, which, to make the storage interface, or the wireless storage interface, basically like something that allows you to access your storage network remotely, you'd use 1 antenna, 1 display. Sorry, I just call the interface the display. Anyway, 2 emeralds and 3 iron. And I had to put it in a chest because if I were to try right clicking with it, you see, I just try opening the menu. And if you try opening it, it does give you an error that says this wireless storage interface is not linked to a storage network. I'll show you how to link it. Anyway, next up we have the wireless transmitter, which is 1 cable, 1 antenna, which I'll go ahead and grab one of those. So, next up we have the storage relay. Fun fact, I forgot to add the recipe for this one. But anyway, it's 2 copper, 1 antenna, 3 emeralds, and 3 iron. But I forgot to add the recipe, but I forgot to add it to the board. Like, the item frames are there. And then for this one right here, I forgot to add the side. But anyway, the wireless relay, storage relay as it's called, will allow me to access, like, say there's a storage network, like 20,000 blocks that way, and 20,000 blocks that way. Basically, it makes the storage network act like an ender chest that anyone can access if they have as long as there's an interface on it. Which next up we have the portable storage network, which I love to call the backpack, and with good reason, which I'll grab one of those. So this would be 2 diamonds, one amethyst, one storage disk, well, one of those storage disk blocks, uh, one emerald, one display, one cable, one redstone repeater, and one redstone comparator. And then the next three I don't really use, but I'm just going to make a bit of room in my inventory. And I just noticed how I have a white pixel on my arm. I don't know. Anyway, so we have the storage import bus, which actually I do use this one. Only to transfer from a hopper into the storage network from my void miner from the previous video, which I will link in the description alongside the mod pack. Well, not mod pack, but like the mod. Which, if you combine the two, you basically have applied energistics too. Minus the meteorites, of course. Anyway, to get this, you would use 4 cables, 2 redstone, 1 repeater, 1 comparator, and 1 hopper. And yeah, again, it does look like a cable, but I assure you, it does have some blue on it. Next up, it's the same model but red, and instead of a hopper, it's a dropper. I'll go and showcase these side by side. And then finally, we have the storage level emitter, which personally I don't know how to use. I mean, it's supposed. I think it. What I read from the book, yes, you get 1 free book alongside with the previous mod, but same recipe. It's just an observer in the middle instead. And then this is what it looks like. Alright, so now that we got the items out of the way, I can showcase how to set up the network. Oh, and also, by the way, the reason why I call the portable storage network a backpack, does that not look kind of like a backpack? And then, yep, you can right click or tap to open it. I think you tap open to open it. I don't know, I don't play mobile anymore. My Minecraft videos actually used to be on mobile. Nowadays, I've upgraded to a Chromebook, which equal power, and yeah. So to set up your storage, you would add. Literally, that's it. That's the bare minimum. But of course, you want to have you would want to have one display at least. And yeah, the cable does look big, but in reality, it's actually just a thin little thing right like that. But yeah, this is literally the bare minimum. Of course, you can add in as many of these as you want, and each of them gives 3,000 bytes. Bytes is the storage of unit. I'll showcase my personally, I do. Oops. Yeah, it's a bit finicky if you have one of those up. So yeah, this is personally what I use. Well, except for when it comes to my food network, which that has like 69,000 units of storage. But yeah, this allows you to store items, and you may notice how it looks like one item, but I assure you, both your items are there. It just compacts it down to one item with a number on it, and I can go ahead and take it out, and boom, 2 items, or 2 cores. But yeah, I think that the storage relay, all you'd have to do is just this. Oh, hang on. These, I read, you actually rename. So, I'm gonna go and place that right there. I'm gonna go and get like yay far over here, and I'm gonna build the exact same one. I mean, I don't think it has to be the same, but you know, just why not? It's a good design. So yeah, I'm gonna place one export bus in that one, and if I go over here, wait, what? Oh, you literally just right click and rename it. Okay, there we go. And now I should be able to access my thing. Oh gosh, that was a lag spike. Yeah, that's really laggy. Can I? Just, oh, wait a minute. What if I replace that right there? Yeah. And then, assuming that it works, yeah, it just combines the two storages. And one core is only necessary. But yeah, that's. Oh, that's neat. It actually gives you the item, a storage disk, if you just destroy it in creative. Anyway, oh yeah. So, to use the import and export buses, uh, I'll showcase that real quick. Which I'm going to just make a simple one like that. Which all of these are found in the items tab in creative mode. And in your crafting recipe mode. So your crafting book. Yeah, that's called a recipe book, but So, to use this, you want your, well, arrow, you want your color attached to the item. So, for instance, if I want to put, say, a barrel in it, I would do that, and yep, barrel's in there. And you know what? I'll just set it up wirelessly, which is actually much simpler than you think. You would attach a tap, I just call them taps, but it's really called the wireless transmitter, and you just link it to the core, and yeah, I can access my barrel. It works both inputting and outputting of the item. Anyway, I should showcase the export bus now, which literally is just the same thing but the opposite. And this one's actually a bit more complicated. So I'm gonna throw two of these in there, and you would it literally prompts you like, oh, I tried to right click with them to hand to export. So oops, what it's supposed to say if you don't right click with anything is not exporting anything. Interact while holding an item to export that item, which I have storage drives, so I'm gonna just export storage drives, and boom. And for the level emitter, whoops, I shift clicked it that one. I don't know what. Uh, I don't know why shift click ain't working for that. And finally, for the storage emitter, it says something about a repeater. I'm assuming that you can link it like to a repeater like so. And the fuller this thing is, the stronger the output. Until it's max in level 15 output. Which I'm just gonna throw all my items in there. Just to try and fill it up a bit. Which not testing anything. Oh, it detects for search an item. Hang on. I'm gonna get myself a crap ton of netherite. Like more netherite than anyone would ever need. And of course I'm gonna shift click all of this. And yes, hoppers do work. Well, but to put something in the network with a hopper, you would have to use one of the import buses. And finally, I'm going to right click this with the nether ingot, and as long as it's equal, okay, if it's less than, if this has more than this number, then, well, it outputs. If it has a less than, then it won't output. Well, because it has more nether than this number right here. And as long as it's equal to, then it will. And if it's greater than, if it's, I don't know what that last one means. I think that means greater than or equal to, or it's less than or equal to. Oh, no, not equal to. The exclamation point in Minecraft means not. Like, for instance, I can do slash effect at e name equals exclamation point on my username and levitation 1 1. And yeah, there's an entity right there, and its name was not my username, so everything else got affected with levitation but me. So as long as it's not equal to the number in this, then it'll output. I mean, that could actually be really good for secret bases. As long as you input like 17 named netherite, boom, free secret base. Yeah, this can be used more than just for storage network. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.